What's up, YouTube family? I am definitely going to be more consistent here. I know I've said that before, but I've freed up some time in my schedule, and video, blogging, vlogging, whatever, this is something that is important to me. Sharing my words, and I feel like this is a great platform to do so. So hopefully you guys enjoy watching them, and share them, like them, subscribe, or whatever the heck you do, or just listen. I appreciate you. Just my little quick topic for today. I'm going to make these quick and very unscripted. I have been thinking about habits lately, and I am definitely a person who enjoys routine, consistency, schedule. I enjoy having some sort of regularity in how my weeks go and how my mornings start. It gives me a certain sense of safety, and I think comfort in having little tasks or activities that I feel like are productive throughout my day and throughout my week. And there's definitely people that enjoy change or spontaneity more than others in their schedule. That's just not really my tendency. But I was just thinking about habits and how we established those in the first place. There had to be an origin for that. And then we performed that, task or activity or tendency, practice on a regular basis, and that is what gave it the name of a habit. That is what made it habitual in practice. And habits are actually even described as something that's especially hard to give up. And of course, there can be good habits and bad habits. And I think they say it's something like 21 days to make or break a habit. But anyway, I was just thinking about establishing the current set of habits that we practice right now in our lives, and how I think it's healthy to make a consistent effort to try new things that maybe become a new habit. So if we're consistently doing that, we are actively being curious about the possibility of establishing a new habit in our lives, one that we may enjoy even more than a current one. And maybe not. Maybe you'll try something and you're like, that's definitely not something I want to make a habit of. But, you'll never know. And there's a certain thrill and a certain enticing quality about the unknown and about spontaneity and those serendipitous moments that will only happen when you take certain chances and go outside of the rigidity of your schedule, routine, whatever. And those are never going to happen, or those are never going to be possible if you do not venture out of your strict routines. So hopefully you all have a degree of fluidity or flexibility in your current schedule and your current routine. But if not, and if you are feeling like things are getting dull or monotonous, maybe it's just time to change it up, and that could be reaching out to an old friend and setting up a coffee date instead of watching your episode of your TV show that's on Monday nights, or going to that kickboxing class that you've wanted to try but have always been a little afraid to do, or going to see the comedy show down the street that you thought was interesting but you've never tried, or getting up an hour earlier in the morning to read a book before you get started with your day. And these are just random examples that are popping into my head. And there's so many other ways to obviously start new habits, and habits can range vastly. But yeah, I just thought it was a good little thing that I was pondering, today about establishing healthy, fulfilling habits, and always staying curious to introducing new habits into your life. and those have to have that birthplace. And maybe today is the day that you begin to implement a new habit. Maybe that'll become one of your favorite things for your day or your week. And if not, then now you know. Love you guys.